I don't understand how little people are kind of like, I don't know how to say this, the last acceptable black face in the world. Portrayed in entertainment as a creature, a mystical monster. Why is it not important for little people to be represented in a dignified manner?
Listen, we'll go sweep here. They say not true. I say I won't do it. You do it. Which hand do you want to take sweep here?
बुरा लगता है जब वो लोगों ने हमको कुछ अगर कुछ गलत बात करते हैं तो तब हमको मन को दुखता है बस।
मैं फ्यूचर में अकाउंटेंट बनना चाहती हूँ, पर जॉब मिले तो बनूंगी ना। मेरी हाइट छोटी है बोल के नहीं मिली मुझे जॉब।
Though Shapali comes across as a very confident woman, she says growing up was torturous.
I'm talking to you, I don't know my mom till now. She ran away because I am a dwarf.
बहुत जने चिढ़ाए, वो बच्चों से लेके बड़े बूढ़े वो भी सताते हैं, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं। अब वो लोगों को हम लोग सुनते हमको भी हैबिट हो गया।
From a productive standpoint, where's the value in the purpose behind the video games and like not
quite honestly, Spencer, I don't know what the fuck to do with my life, dude. I'm lost as fuck. And when I go, I just have to take a breath.
Yeah, you're good, bro.
I just have to.
It's fine.
Can you imagine a person whose intellectual ability is spot on, but still is unemployed due to his or her short stature?
Can you imagine how a child due to his short stature is vulnerable to teasing and ridicule from his classmates?
Can you imagine how a person in his daily life has to face various forms of injustice due to his or her short stature?
October is the month of dwarfism awareness.
In humans, dwarfism is defined as an adult having a height of less than 4 feet and 10 inches.
People with average height may have misconceptions about people with dwarfism, and the portrayal of people with dwarfism in modern movies often includes stereotypes.
Misconceptions can impact a person's self-esteem and can limit opportunities for success in school or employment.
In society, there are innumerable misconceptions, and we want to clear them out.
Dwarfism is not an intellectual disability. Most people with dwarfism have normal intelligence.
Dwarfism is not a disease which requires a cure. Most little people live long, fulfilling lives.
Last but not the least, dwarfism is not a reason to believe that someone is incapable. Little people drive cars, marry, and raise children just like any other human being.
Lack of information and awareness about a person's disability may result in actions which can deeply harm a person with dwarfism mentally and emotionally.
These are the things which one must always keep in their minds while interacting with the person with dwarfism.
Do not use the M word.
You may refer to them as dwarfs or even as little people, but the best way you can refer to them is by their own name. Do not take pictures without their consent.
Nobody likes their pictures to be taken by strangers. So it is obvious that little people who are deep down, just like any other human being, will not be okay with it. Do not treat them as if they are not human beings.
It has been observed that two people might be near a dwarf and will make comments within hearing distance as if they were looking at an animal in the zoo.
Dwarf tossing is a pub attraction in which people with dwarfism are thrown onto mattresses. Participants compete to throw a person with dwarfism the farthest.
Dwarf tossing was started in Australia as a form of pub entertainment in the early 1980s. Several countries may have laws prohibiting dwarf tossing implicitly, but there are no explicit laws prohibiting dwarf tossing. Do not assume that all dwarfs are the same.
You must not have preconceived notions about people with dwarfism just because of what you've seen in movies or your past experience with a particular dwarf. Do not bend over and talk.
Bending over and talking to a person with dwarfism is highly disrespectful. Bottom line, every person with dwarfism is unique and special in their own way, just like any other person.
All of this is morally incorrect on so many levels, and we reiterate that we all must treat people with dwarfism as equals. It is important to reinforce that a disability or difference we see is only one characteristic of the person. They too have likes, dislikes, and live life just like any other human being.
It is also important to spread awareness about the fact that little people can do anything and everything. They might just do them in a different manner and perhaps take a little bit of more time, but that's just perfectly fine.
We both would like to conclude by emphasizing on a statement that is,
Differences should not be ignored, but celebrated, because we are all a little different from each other.
My man, we bleed the same, our heart's the same. We're just little, we're just short stature.
Hi, my name is Adam.
And my name is Kartikey.
If you like this video or subscribe to the channel, would really mean a lot.
And please let us know in the comment section about the topic you would like us to speak on next.
So until then,
See you guys.
bye bye.